we have Australia's largest range of tyre brands and sizes. Find a cheaper identical tyre locally stocked and we'll beat it. At Bob Jane T-Marts, we'll look after you.
Welcome to this Friday night clash here at Kingston Heath Soccer Complex. A round 12 NPL matchup, a truly mouth-watering fixture between the Bentleigh Greens and South Melbourne, the two sides that have dominated Victorian football over the last 3 years. Neither side yet to make their mark in 2017, both languishing a little bit with some up and down results, but you can expect both sides to feature pretty heavily going forward into the season, especially after the transfer window opens in a couple of weeks. Reganovic plays that one towards Schroen. Flicks it up. Epifano too short for that one, and it might sit up here for Honos. Honos with the long-range shot with the left foot, and that wasn't a bad strike. It was a good height. It was drifting across the face. Reganovic at full stretch. See from the angle behind the goal here, Honos saw a bit of daylight, picked the gap nicely, and geez, that was very, very close. A foot or so to the left, and that was in. Rutherford plays that one forward. Eager cuts it out relatively simply in front of Brennan. That's a good ball played forward and a lovely flick. Honos again with a chance. Honos plays it to himself. Out comes Reganovic and gloves that one not once but twice. Well done there by Nikola Reganovic. That one quite nicely. Tyson Holmes corner. Flicked up across the face. Pilkington's header cleared off the line by Marler. Timmy Marler at the far post there. Pilkington does well for a man his size to win that header. Marler's throw in. That's gone there towards Miloslic. Flicks up looking for Schroen. Scott clears, but he's gone to ground. Chance there. Charged down. Fashini shot by Tyson Holmes. Fashini gets another go. Flicks it in looking for Lujic. That's a foul against Miloslic. And Ryan Scott, the keeper's gone on with it there. Miloslic thrown to the turf. Ryan Scott is fuming about something. It looked like a pretty clear foul against Miloslic initially, but Ryan Scott, the keeper, well, he's at risk here because he's thrown unceremoniously, dumped Miloslic to the ground, and we've got an all-in scuffle going on here. Schroen and Pilkington going at it pretty hard now. Timmy Marler comes in, players from everywhere coming. The referee's assistants come right in to talk here. Well, even the ground security are out on the pitch now. Well, this is really threatening to boil over early. There's always passion between these two sides as it goes on here. And, well, now Pilkington looks very hot under the collar here. He goes with Epifano. And, oh, he's got to be careful there, Pilkington. He's put a hand on Epifano's face right in front of the referee. Well, be very interesting to see how this one plays out. First decision, a yellow card for Pilkington. He should have no complaints about that. And for Ryan Scott as well. Well, both of them, you take a risk when you throw a player down like that or put a hand near the face. They should probably be happy enough with the yellow cards. Schroen's corner goes short. Not great delivery in the end. Matt Miller attempts. Now in comes Epifano. Epifano's flick and the header on there from Milos Lujic. Couple of hands up looking for a corner, but pretty sure it was Lujic's head that got that in the end. As we see here, Epifano, it was a clever ball. He thought he might be able to get the glancing header, and yes, it was Milos Lujic. You can see from behind the goals it looked like Pilkington might have got it, but definitely the big South striker. Free kick, taken short. Now an opportunity. Dover! And Kieran Dover, he spotted a gap there. And this one, I think you'll find, was pretty close. Short free kick, clever. Dover saw something he liked, and geez, it rolled through all the bodies there and only just wide of the upright. The news from the halftime substitution, Luke Pavlou coming off, Jesse Daly on, looking for a bit more run than hardness, and he might get an opportunity here, Jesse Daly. Good flick, clever ball. Oh, Schroen shot, saved by Scott. Nice reflexes there, going quickly to his right at his near post and keeping out the South man. Well, Jesse Daly, he's only been on a couple of minutes. He spotted Schroen. It was a good chance. Lujic wondering if he should have perhaps passed it, but I think fair enough to shoot. Here's Tyson Holmes. And bumped heavily there by Timmy Marler, who's won the ball away. No foul, no loss between those two. Now chance Daly. Daly plays it in low. Miller! And Miller's shot blocked by Ruthven there. Turned around for a corner. Matthew Miller's been in great scoring form in recent weeks. Looks very dangerous at the moment. Jesse Daly, what can he do with the set piece? And, well, oh, it was a near post corner there and a clever flick on by Michael Eager. Gloved by Ryan Scott. Holmes' corner goes up, chance down, and headed just wide of the upright there by Lipton. You can see he got into space there. He's not a tall man, but he did quite well to reach the header. Probably should have got that one on target. Ruthven. Something on the counter-attack maybe. Jankovic squares it. Opportunity for Honos. Well, John Honus, we saw a great shot in the first half. You'll be disappointed with that effort. Sends that one flying well over the bar. Marla's header. Loops. Ruthven gets in the way, and he's got space in front of him here, Troy Ruthven. Puts that one straight into his opponent, Schroen, but it sits okay for Tyson Holmes, and perhaps now for Brennan. Brennan trying to get round Marla. Andy Brennan squares it up. Great chance now for Tyson Holmes, and wonderful tackling work there by Timmy Marla. Couple of shouts for a penalty, but referee quick to wave it away. As we can see, it was a nice ball. Tyson Holmes got it from Andy Brennan, two former Southmen, and yes, you can see from the slow motion replay, clearly got to the ball first there, Timmy Marla. Good diving effort because he had zero margin for error. Pilkington looks to have settled down. A little bit hot under the collar in that first half, as were a few players from both sides. Litvin bundled out of the way by Miller, who takes it away from Tim Marla. A bit of authority there and confidence from Matt Miller. Good ball there for Schroen. Schroen goes to his left. Chance now for Milos Lujic. And that one goes straight at the keeper there. I don't think he quite got a clean piece of it. Milos Lujic, let's see here. Oh, if he could have got a good strong touch, it might have been on there. In fact, it was a deflection back off Lujic's boot. Taking the quick free kick there, Miller. He's got Schroen in some space. Marcus Schroen looking to exploit that pace. Tyson Holmes, a bit of a shirt pull there, and there'll be a free kick. And Schroen letting Tyson Holmes know about it. He's not happy with that decision, Tyson, although there did appear to be a pretty clear shirt pull. And it's getting pretty willing again here between the two sides. Jesse Daly coming in to fly the flag for Marcus Schroen. And the ex-Southman having his say to the new Southman. Matt Miller now gets involved. Litvin, he's not happy with some of the treatment either. It's been willing all night here. We've already seen a scuffle, a pretty heavy one in the first half. Both sides coming together. Epifano and Litvin just telling each other to back away, and now Archibald getting really, really hot under the collar. He's squaring up to Milos Lujic and Michael Eager. Schroen as well. Ruthven flings Schroen to the ground there. He's having none of that, and referee will probably just need to take control here, let the players, both sides getting pretty upset, and I think it's broken out again here in front of the box. Well, the South players are getting very upset here. They've gone to take, well, what's going to happen here with the referee? Well, let's see the cards come out. Jesse Daly, for his part, he came in third man there, gets himself a yellow, and it's a red card, and Ross Archibald is on his way. It looked like a headbutt it might have thrown. He really got a few South players upset when he did it, and that will be very disappointing for Bentleigh. They've got to play out the last 15 or so with just 10 men. The cross deflected down. Milos Lujic, well, that's set up perfectly for him. Lujic looks to go past his man. He's brought down, and that's a foul. What will the referee do? It's a big decision for Jankovic. It's going to be a yellow card. Well, South players wanted to see a second red there for the last man tackle. In fairness, I think the referee indicating Lujic was off to the side more than straight on goal. Dover, back heel, wanted Brennan. Didn't reach him. The back pass distributed there quickly by Reganovic. Now Glavin gets around Jesse Daly. Jesse Daly got to be careful on a yellow. Don't want to balance out the numbers. Glavin, good run. Glavin with the right foot. It was a great run, great build-up. Would have been a good goal against the run of the play, but the shot was a little bit soft. Marcus Schroen, who's run hard all night, makes his way to the bench. A pair of fresh legs with the ex-Bentleigh man. It is McCormick coming on. Adams ends up with it. Puts that one down the right. Milos Lujic bundled over there by Jankovic. Looks to take the quick free kick. And, oh, Jankovic, that wasn't smart. He kicked the ball away right in front of the referee, and he's going to earn himself a second yellow. He has no choice there, the referee. Jankovic, I'm sure he was just trying to kill time, but I think, well, probably not the wisest decision, because the last 90 seconds or so, they'll have 9 men. And South going for broke. They bring off Timmy Marla, bring on Cal Pijani, the centre-back, to become an extra striker. Daly's flick on header. Pijani was lurking, he can't reach, and cleared away from Bentleigh, and that'll be all she wrote. It was tough, it was hard, it was willing. Neither side taking a backward step, both going very hard throughout the game. South probably had the better of the chances on balance. Bentleigh desperately, grimly defending at the end there. They paid a heavy price for it. John Anastasiadis, the Bentleigh coach, not happy with the referee, gesturing to him there. Clearly feels a little bit aggrieved, but for South, happy with the point, possibly should have taken all 3, but can't fault the effort.
Yeah, for sure. I think look, before the game, you know, if we were offered a draw, we may have taken it. But you know, playing against 9 second half, it really would have been good to have got the winner. Nonetheless, we kept a clean sheet, and we're still working our way up the table in the right direction. Yeah, it's look, it's a very passionate affair. You know, we've been kind of the two top teams the last couple of years, so naturally there's always a lot at stake and there's a lot of feeling out there. But look, you've got to show that in the big games, and I'm sure the supporters love to see a bit of that too. So up next we've got Kingston, Monday week in the league. It's come at a good time. We've got a bit of a break now. We've got about 9-10 days between this game and the next. We've sort of played 4 over the last 12 days, so we'll sort of rest up over the weekend and then switch our focus to Kingston, who have come up this year but are doing very well. So going away there will be a tough little challenge for us.
It was unfortunate to take 3 points away at the end of the day. I thought we did enough to get them. But yeah, like we said, we'll come away with a clean sheet, which is been the backbone of our performances lately, and we've sort of trembled on from there and gotten the goals. But wasn't meant to be tonight. We'll take the draw. But I thought it was a well-fought performance. Coming here is not easy, and that we've found that out the hard way the last couple of years. So showed some good signs, and we'll carry on into the next game and hopefully keep going. Yeah, I mean, I think the last 3-4 times we've played each other has always been a scuffle. But I mean, at the end of the game, we share some handshakes and some smiles, and we carry on. But it's part of the game. I mean, if we can't get that on, then what can we do? Yeah, Kingston next week will be tough. I mean, it's like anyone in this league, they can be good on their day and take the points from anyone. So we've seen that a few times already this year, which is why the league's a lot closer than what it has been in previous years. So, like I said, we'll prepare at training this week and we'll do the same things we've been doing and work on our game and hopefully we can nullify them and get a win there on Monday night.